Trapper Dan here with episode 4 of 90-Day Trap Prep on a Budget. So we've been de-rusting our traps. On episode 3, we looked at them and saw where we were at. So now what we're going to do is we're going to neutralize the vinegar, because if you don't do that, your springs are going to get ate up, your metal's going to get ate up, you're going to end up with a lot of problems. So we use baking soda to neutralize it. So as we showed you in episode 2, we keep a lot of things on hand like buckets. We're going to add this to about 3 gallons of water. Just dump it in there. Stir it up. And we're going to take the traps out of the bucket. Now, due to a mishap in a previous filming, a lot of this is already done, but we're going to show you how it's done. We're going to take the trap out, inspect it for rust. You'll notice the trap is pink, because we want to demasculate the coyote by giving it a nice pink bracelet. Color doesn't matter when it really comes down to painting your land traps, because they're all underground. And as far as odor goes, you know, people say animals can smell the paint and they'll dig them up. Haven't had that problem, because we're going to go through an odorizing process in future episodes. So we take them out of the vinegar solution, we put them in the baking soda solution, move them around, and it's neutralized. And then we're going to set it to the side. Now, after you finish clearing out your bucket of traps, take some more traps and keep the process moving. The idea is to build up as many traps as you can in a short period of time. So, the baking soda and about 3 gallons of water to neutralize the vinegar, and then continue to add all your traps. Move at your own pace. Some with lower trap counts are going to be able to go through this process quicker than others. We will actually start moving piece by piece as we go, so those that do have the smaller trap counts can keep moving and continue to get ready. Those that have more, just do this as quick as you can, rotate them out. If there's still rust on your traps, put them back in there for longer. So continue to load more, keep the process moving. Now I do want to show you the end result after you do this. So after I'd put them in the baking soda, I hosed them off. If you'll notice, it's nice, clean metal. Shock springs are nice and clean. If you look at everything, those JC Connors are still working. Everything is great. Everything's functional. Springs are ready to go. We're getting closer. Now, after we hose these off, just to get the baking soda mix off, it's just something I do. Hang these up in a nice dry spot and let them dry all the way out. They're going to get a little bit of powder coat rust on them next. That's okay. That's what we're looking for. Because next step we're going to do is we're going to paint these bad boys. Now, like I said, neutralize them in the baking soda water. Keep loading them in your vinegar water. Hose them off when you're done. Hang them up so they can dry. And keep the process moving. No matter how many traps you have, you'll get done eventually. If you have a lot of traps, you probably should have started a little sooner. But we're running about 50 or 60 or so that's what we're doing here. We hope to be done within the next 5 to 6 days. Everything's dandy with Trapper Dan. We'll see you next time.